Hira, so guess what? I bought a CD after a really long time. This is Phil Collins' last album, okay? It's called Going Away. And if you see, this is like a really, really young Phil Collins on the cover. And the album is called Going Back. Not Going Away, sorry, Going Back. And it says Phil Collins Ultimate Edition. So the concept of this album is this is a portrait of a young artist, okay? So this is Phil Collins when he was really young, and he's kind of taking us through the songs that inspired him. So it's he's this album is not Phil Collins music. It's a cover album, which means he's covered some of the tracks that has inspired him. And actually, I'm a little bit confused because it has a DVD. Okay, DVD has some video as well as some tracks, and here is a CD as well. If you see this 13 is to one third RPM, this basically is kind of to mimic a record, vinyl record. But anyways, why I'm a little bit confused is there are 29 audio files here, and it says Wave and MP3 file track listing, and 29 songs cannot fit on a audio CD. So I don't know whether this audio CD has 29 songs or it has 29 MP3 files. If it's MP3, or I think it's obviously it's an MP3 file, but that's a little bit disappointing because I wanted like a high quality CD, which is why I bought this album in the first place. But here's the thing, I really miss CDs, okay, because it's kind of interesting. So there is this booklet also that came with it, and if you see here, it's basically like some thanks and uh, some write up about the album. If you see here, though there might be many younger humans out there who will disagree with what I'm about to say, but I remain absolute in my belief that there have been but a handful songs written since these to have such an impact on our musical culture. I grew up in the 60s, and even allowing for the cliche that whatever era you grew up in, your own particular era provided the music that was the best. The 60s were without a doubt a pinnacle of the songwriting, producing, and performing art. I cannot comment on this. I don't know. Thank God I grew up in those years. My aim is finally making this record. The feelings I got from listening to these songs the first time around. I've always loved covering other people's songs, and this collection is something I've been burning to do. It's been a labor of love, taking well over a year to put together while still maintaining a real life with my children. Thanks for listening to it, and hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Unfortunately, this album all the critics hated. Okay, this is his last album, and so he's made 8 albums in total. This is the 8th album, and people are saying actually he only made 7 albums because this 8th album is just a bunch of cover songs, and they're like, what's even the point of a cover song? You might as well go and listen to the original. I think that's a little bit harsh. Sure, you can always go and listen to the original, but with music, especially an artist such as Phil Collins, I'm sure he would have also brought his own flavor to the song. So it is somebody else's song, no doubt, but it's a song with Phil Collins flavor in it. That whole statement sounds weird, but I like physical media because of this. Yeah, just look at this beautiful cover, and each song he's given something about it, and he's given some pictures accompanying the songs also. This is what I miss of physical media. Anyways, I wanted to listen to this in the car because my CD player is in the car, and the CD player in my room has to be hooked up, and it's kind of all the way in the side and not in the center, and it's a whole other thing. So let's see. I wish it came earlier today and I could have driven to your place while listening to his songs, but oh well.